Welcome back. It's good to be back too. For me, it's been ages, isn't it? I'm back from my travels, back home, enjoying my pillow. The pillow that knows the corners. Like, glad to be home and knows your smell too. You're like, so glad to be home. Like they say, east or west, home is best. That is it for me. Home, sweet home. But anyway, let's talk about letting God make a way for us. Letting go. Stop stressing, just let God make a way. When we stress, we cloud our minds, and those parts might be there, but we won't see it because our minds are busy and overthinking and too stressed up. Our body is fine. They were designed to cope with some level of stress. Back in the days, we're in the jungle, we needed to know, lion. I don't, I'm just imagining. So our bodies can, cope with some level of stress. Fine, that's it. But current lifestyle, modern lifestyle, we stress it too much for long periods of time, really tense for long periods of time, and then it tries to warn you, tries to speak to you, and tells you, you know what, Nicole, take it slow, headache, and no, you're too busy still. Okay, constant headaches, you're still busy, migraines, still not listening, backache, still not listening. It's trying to tell you and warn you over and over again. Then it reaches a point that you're always ill. Yeah, maybe twice a year, 3 times a year, 5 times a year, and you're missing out. You think, I still need to grind. If I don't grind, I won't make. No, your health is your wealth. What's the point of grinding that much and making all that money and spending all of it in hospital? It doesn't make sense. But I'm not going to judge you because a lot of us do that. We live in this stress cycle for too long. It becomes our norm. It becomes our comfort zone. We don't know any other way. You look at somebody's, maybe let's say for instance, a relationship. You look at your friend's relationship and you're thinking, how does she even do it? How does she cope with that? How does he cope with that? How is he doing it? You don't get it. But to them, it's become a norm. It's a way of life. They don't know any other way. Work. You look at somebody and you're like, you never home. You never have time to spend with your friends or family. You don't have work and home balance. Is it worth it? But you can't get it. They know why they do it. They know their struggle. You don't understand it. And our minds are meant to help us see things. But when you stress, everything is too tense. You're clouding your mind. Your mind doesn't know how to prevent, how to integrate things and know how to let go of challenging things. Your mind doesn't know how to do that anymore. So anybody who wants to look after themselves, look after the future, they've got to do some things. And number one is exercise. All studies prove that exercise is important. It's one vital thing we need to add in our lives. But we know not all of us like to sweat and go through those strenuous exercises. Not all of us want to do that. It's good if we've reached that point, but for Team Nicole Wood, who are still trying to reach that point, don't beat yourself too much. Do something you love, something that brings you joy. Do whatever it is that you love. Once you do that every day and your energy goes up, higher and higher, the more you'll find yourself trying all those different sports, for instance. Yeah, just do something. Don't be a couch potatoes. For Team Couch Potatoes, every 25 minutes, set an alarm if you can. Move your limbs. Our bodies were not meant to sit for too long, not for long periods of time. Move those limbs. For Team Me, walk. 10,000 steps a day or more, good. Quick steps, good. Better than nothing. Leave your gadgets at home and just concentrate on your walk. Yeah, and just have a time that you just, doing something useful to yourself. If you love dancing, dance your heart out. Yeah, dance. It's still something. But sitting is just a no. It's a slow death. It's a slow way of killing yourself. Number 2, eat well. Eat a rainbow. Eating well is so tricky because a lot of people have a different understanding of eating well. Yeah. So I just say, okay, eat a rainbow. It helps that way for a lot of us. But if you can integrate different kind of meals, go into more maybe holistic approach of eating, it will be really good for your mental being. But for now, just eat all those fruits and vegetables in their colors. Eat bananas, oranges, red, green, yellow, brown, maroon, what? Gray, did I say gray, black? I don't. All those colors, eat them. Whatever you find those exotic fruits. Treat yourself to an exotic fruit a day. It's really good for you. If you can't afford it, that's fine, but if you can, it's good for you to do that. Exotic. Get your mind out of the gutter. Go exotic. Number 3, turn off your phone, your gadgets. People don't understand this, but it's really important to do that. How do you know you need to turn off your gadgets? Check in the morning when you check your phones and you start scrolling. You're most likely not gonna do anything for the rest of the morning. You'll just keep on scrolling and checking it and checking. But if you do your chores first, do other things first, you'll find there's no need of even checking it at all. But the other reason is because the constant news and updates of the dooms and horrors of the world, constant updates, all the social media thing where somebody's just displaying something nice about their life, they're just sharing. Because social media at first, like things like Facebook, were meant to share things with your friends and families, but it grew and grew and grew. So you're sharing something innocent that your families and friends, your immediate families and friends will understand, but some people are thinking maybe it's competition, so they become jealous, whatever reason. So if you find in that group that when you check other people doing amazing things and you're thinking, my life sucks right now, don't check it. Don't go on there. Or if it's a particular person, stop following them. Not that you hate them or anything. You're saving yourself. You're saving your mental being. You don't want to be reminded constantly, oh, we've done this, and you're thinking, I can't even do. No. Just turn it off for a while for your own good. Seek support from friends and families. Sometimes when you're going through, because I've been there, I know, when you're going through low moods, high stress, going through depression, all those things, sometimes when you start going down, the further down you go, you find you want to avoid people. Not your fault. You don't know you're doing it. Sometimes you're just thinking you're saving yourself from pretending to be okay, from saying you're okay, from fake smile, from trying to entertain, from trying to do all those pleasantries. All those things the society expects you to do, and they're thinking the last thing I want to do is try to be okay. I've tried to be okay at work the last 12 hours, and then at home again. No, shut them out. Try and not shut everybody out. Anybody trying to reach for you, try and listen, see whether they're coming from a good place. And if you know anybody who needs to reach out to that person, reach out. Maybe they don't know you're open to hearing them because everybody's busy and everybody's stressed. They're thinking maybe you don't want to listen. So they might not even think of you. Yeah, reach out and let's support each other. Yeah, there's always somebody you can still trust. Number 5, invest in yourself. Treat yourself to anything good you like. Anything. Even though you have the money or not. If you're going to break this stress cycle, you got to do that sometime. Not overdo it and get yourself into modern troubles or something, but just do something. This is for you to think clearly, for you to see the path God has created for you that you're not seeing right now. So if it's a massage you love, go and have a massage. We all love to be touched. Go and have a massage. Teach yourself to something, yoga, meditation, swimming, whatever it takes, traveling, whatever it takes, treat yourself to something so that you sit down and you can just, your health is your number one wealth. Yeah. Your health is your wealth. Once you discover that, you know not to compromise it with anything else in the world. Yeah, that's it for today. I really appreciate you. You have a good day. Thank you. Bye.